Hey folks, do you have an hour a day? Do you want to start DM journaling? Not sure where to start? Well, stay tuned and I'll show you how. Hey folks, welcome to the channel. I am the Evil DM, Vince. This is my YouTube channel. Welcome YouTube subscribers. Welcome new people. Hope you're enjoying the channel. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know how you do things. This is how I kind of do things. I like to set aside an hour a day, whether it be on my lunch break, when I get home. It's kind of like downtime, unwinding, sitting around, doing things. I just like to plan for my campaign. I do this an hour a day, every day during my lunch. I go down into a nice quiet area. I take my phone and I take my DM journal right here, which we'll talk about in a moment, and I set aside an hour each day to write in this journal, whether it's just general thoughts about my campaign or thoughts about what I want to plan in the future, weeks, months, everything. I write it all in this book with me, taking my pen, pencils, and everything else with me. Sometimes I forget, sometimes I only bring this and my pencil, but whatever. So there's a couple things to do here. We're starting off in your journal. What you want to do, there's a 2-day step process, or actually there's a 1 day, and it turns into 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. But you could spend as much time on this as you want. I mean, I only suggest an hour because an hour gives you enough time to jot down ideas, and then when the hour is up, you close the book, and then you kind of like let it sit there in mind, and you start thinking and letting things just percolate like a coffee pot. And you start moving along, and you're thinking in your mind, oh, that's a good idea. Okay, let me think about that some more. And then maybe you'll run to your journal and write it down. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll wait till the next day. But here's first day. So you open up your journal, starting on step 1. It's concepts. This is what I like to do, just concepts. So concepts is a stage or is an overview of things you'd like to do in words. Doesn't always mean you'll be doing them ASAP. They could be moved to another day or weeks down the line. It's just kind of like a planning stage. What I like to do for this is 5 little bullet points. That's it, just 5. And those could be like idea for a trap, a poison trap next to a treasure chest, maybe a custom monster I want to write up, maybe a hook for a side adventure I want to write up that I want to get my characters going towards. It could be maybe today I want to draw a 5-room dungeon. Maybe I want to do research for a magical sword that does these properties, a new location, maybe a new race. These are all things you can do in step 1. You're just jotting things down in little bullet points really quickly, as fast as you can. After you're done with that, you look over your 5 things, and this is when you do the application stage. Look at them. Which one do you think that you would want to work on? Which is most interesting to you right at that time? So let's just say it happens to be drawing a map. Okay, so then you spend most of that rest of that hour on the next page drawing a map. And like I did in my journal, you draw a map. Whether it's great or not, who cares? It's for your benefit, not anybody else's. Here's a crappy map I did during my lunch. Left it at that. Am I going to use it anytime soon? I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. The idea is it's there in case you need it. Maybe instead of that map, maybe you're going to write up a hook for side adventures. Maybe you want your player character is in a town right now, and you're not sure what to do with them, but maybe you want to write up an adventure based on maybe a side adventure, or finding some gold, or finding a magical ring that'll help him in the campaign, or maybe one of your players wants to find a magical sword to help his journey along. Write up a hook for that. Now, the third step is finalizing, wrapping things up, and moving them forward. So what you do in this step is you take the ideas you have left at those bullet points at the top of the page and you transfer them onto another page going forward for the next day. So, and then the things you have done or accomplished during your 1 hour, you check them off, put an X through them, put a line through them, whatever you want to do to help conceptualize you're finished with that idea. Take the things, move it forward. Look over what you did during your hour. Did you draw a map? Great. Put on the next bullet point going forward. Drew map. Need to flesh out. There's an idea going forward. Got side adventure hook. Now need to get item written up. There's another bullet point. You're already planning your next day, so when the next day, day 2 comes along, All you have to do is sit down. Okay, I have 5 things already. I don't need to do anything else. Maybe I have another idea. I'll put a 6, maybe a 7th. I don't have to. Just start with 5. Keep it simple. When you look at those 5 things, oh, wow, I have a map from yesterday. Do I want to do anything with that map? No, not yet. I don't think I need it just yet. Oh, the ring. Yeah, John said he wanted a new magical item for his character. Let me start searching the internet and jotting down ideas. Let me look through my books of past things, some old modules for D&D, maybe an old adventure that I wrote up. Oh, there's a ring in there. Okay, great. What's this ring look like? Magical +2. That's kind of boring. Let's add some things to it. Let's jot down some. There you go. There's your idea for the day. Jotting down ideas. Start writing that up. There's your thing for today. And you go through the same process all over again. Step 1, step 2, step 3, moving forward. And then pretty soon you'll have a book that has like tons of stuff in it. Like I have a color-coded book here with little tabs. And every day I just start adding to it more and more. Map, like I showed you. Map with a written up adventure. Map with a written up adventure and a custom monster that I found a picture on the internet. Crappy drawings of magical weapons. But hey, it's there. Another crappy monster. Well, I shouldn't say crappy, but a great drawing, but me just, statting it up. And more and more and more. And you can color coordinate the things in your journal with, color tabs. Like in the front page, I have it down here. You can see that. Maps. Magical items, monsters, NPCs, and I just color coordinate the pages so I can easily go, okay, I need a monster, here, purple, bang, whatever, done. That's how you do it. But now you're saying, okay, well, Vince, I don't like to write, I write sloppy. I don't always have this big giant notepad with me. Yes, you don't need this big giant notepad with you. Buy this. See these right here? Are they like, what, $1 during school time sales? The dollar store, you could buy them $1? There you go. Don't want that because it looks, too kiddish or too schoolish or too cheap, buy one of these. Stick it in your back pocket. Look at how worn out that is for being in my pocket. See, you're right in this thing. See, it got washed because I forgot it in the pocket. My wife got mad at me, but anyway, yeah. I carried this around in my back pocket, so I've had an idea during my lunch break. I forgot this one. This is a brand new one, by the way. I got to find another one to show you, but this is brand new. I had another one like this that's completely done. It's a red one. I have to pull it out, but I had this in my back pocket in case I forgot. Okay, let's say you're saying, Vince, I don't like to write. My hand cramps, which is understandable. Mine does too a lot, so I don't do a lot of handwriting. I don't like my penmanship. I can never read what I'm writing. Fine. You got one of these. Everybody has a phone. Everybody has a tablet. Even if you don't have an expensive tablet. An Android or a cheap iPad. Doesn't matter. As long as you can get Evernote, OneNote, even heck, my iPhone has a notepad on it, like a note section. Pop that open, jot down your little 5 ideas there. Jot, jot, jot. Now, you can't draw, okay, but you can work on written ideas. A little limited, but if you do have a pencil or you do have a tablet or one of the phones that actually has a pen, yeah, you can draw. So you're not really limited in what you can do. And this is what you can do every day going forward before your game during the week. You can set 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. A whole day if you want, and just do it one whole day, and that's it. But I suggest just limiting yourself to whatever your breaks are for like your lunch during work, or when you get home at night and you're waiting for dinner, and your significant other isn't home yet, you have some quiet time. Anytime you have quiet time, or whatever your personal time, which to you is, mine is quiet time. During my lunch, I like to go down, find a nice quiet spot. I'll take out my journal, and I'll sit there with my book, or my iPad, and I'll look stuff up and write and draw, and nobody bothers me. Nobody cares what you're doing. That's what I do. If for you coming home, waiting, maybe nobody's home, okay, that's your time. Maybe you want to listen to some music at the time, put some music on. I don't know, whatever you like listening to, that's your choice. Whatever helps inspire you. If you want to watch a movie and write, and oh wow, that movie, like, I don't know, we were watching Gallivant. Remember that TV show? Great show. We were watching that the other day, and I had like a ton of ideas from that goofy show because I loved it, and I wrote a whole bunch of stuff on my other journal, and I'm using that in my game, my 5e game when I go forward. There's so much inspiration you can get from so many places, so many things you can do, and you just can't limit yourself. Just write it down. It's your game. Do whatever you want in your game. Write it in your book. Nobody cares what's in this book except for your players at your game. And chances are they're going to be like, wow, dude, that was cool. Where'd you come up with that? Oh, I was at lunch the other day, and I was just thinking this might work, and I decided to apply it and see how it worked. What'd you guys think? Oh, it's great. Or no, I thought it was a little unfair. Then you can write in this book, I did this thing and it did not work. But you have a journal of it. The point is journaling. Here, tablet. I don't care if you have to do smoke signals or throw rocks at the wall, or like what's his name did in Twin Peaks, throw rocks at cans to find the murderer, because that's how you solve cases. But anyway, I'm getting off topic now. But that's what you do. Those are the 3 steps. So you want to conceptualize applications, which is applying it, and then finalize, and then move forward to day 2. It's real simple. Anybody can do it. It's just an easy process, and hopefully you will use it in your games going forward. It can be used for any game too, not just D&D. It can be used for Star Wars, Shadowrun, Warhammer, anything your heart desires. Superhero games, DC Heroes, anything, Marvel, whatever. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Click that little bell icon so you know when my new videos are coming out. Mondays and Fridays so far are when the videos are coming out, but who knows, maybe there'll be more. We also have The Roots of Evil, which is on Wednesdays usually, when I'm talking more about the roots of my hobby, when I'm doing like the OSR stuff or the old D&D stuff. I'm interviewing people and talking about the old games. You might like that too. Check it out. Or you might check out the Let's Play videos I have too. Those are some fun ones there as well if you like watching plays of games and commentary over those. Hope you have a great night, folks.